Hello, I'm Sally Stanton and welcome to Snacks and Suitcases, the podcast packed with tips, tricks and real-life stories to make travelling with kids of all ages a whole lot easier and way more fun. And today, I'm putting the spotlight on my home city, Sydney, Australia.
Mom, can I pack all my teddies?
Okay, let's get started. Much of Australia is either on school holidays or about to start. So whether you're in New South Wales or anywhere else in the country, or even tuning in from overseas, this is the perfect time to show a little love to my home city, Sydney. Now, Sydney isn't just where I live. I honestly think it's one of the best family destinations in the world. From our sparkling harbour and iconic city sights to beaches, zoos, hands-on museums, there's so much for kids to explore in this city. And in this episode, you'll hear from local kids, a few celebs and travel experts about their favourite Sydney spots. And yeah, you'll hear the classics. A lot of talk about the Harbour, the Opera House, Taronga Zoo, but we'll also uncover the special side of Sydney, the hidden gems and unlikely corners you might not know about. Something new. Plus, we'll check in on the coolest new events happening around the city right now. But I keep saying we, and that's because I'm not doing this alone today. I've got a fabulous co-host. You might have heard her on the airwaves over the years as an announcer on Kiss 106.5, Triple M, Today FM, Nova. Oh yeah, she's done it all. Not to mention the many music and entertainment TV shows across 7 and 9. There's just too many to mention. But what makes my co-host today perfect for this episode is that she's a born and bred Sydney girl, a mum of 2 school-aged kids, and a fellow presenter on Sydney Weekender. And for those of you who don't know what Sydney Weekender is, because we chat about it a lot, it's a travel and lifestyle show on Channel 7 in Australia, and we showcase some of the best sites, accommodation, restaurant, things to do in New South Wales. So between us, we have got the hot tips covered. Please welcome to the podcast the wonderful Lizzy Lovette. Welcome, Lizzy. Thank you for joining me.
Sally, thank you for having me. This is exciting.
Well, this is perfect because you're from the north side. Is it the Northern Beaches? Do you call that area Northern Beaches where you are?
I am just the Northern Beaches. I'm the tip of the Northern Beaches.
Right. Well, I'm an inner Westie, so some would call that a rivalry, but I love all parts of Sydney.
We've got a Westie, we've got a Northie.
Yes.
Kind of.
And with our knowledge from Sydney Weekender, I mean, we should be set for this.
We should be, so we better be impressive.
Yeah, no pressure, no pressure.
I mean, we've done this for long enough, haven't we? 10 years or so. Sydney Weekender.
Exactly. We've seen all the sites.
We really have.
We are going to make every family want to visit Sydney.
We definitely are. I mean, why would you go anywhere else?
Well, even though you're off to Europe when this airs.
That's true, I am, aren't I?
You're so lucky. But what do you love about Sydney?
Sydney, well, look, I'm Sydney born and bred. It's home for me. But Sydney, it's just magical if you ask me. It's got it all. It sparkles, you know. We have got one of the most beautiful harbours in the world. Then you travel a little way and you've got some of the most beautiful beaches. We've got national parks within a stone's throw. I mean, an hour and a half out of Sydney, you've got beautiful countryside, whether it be down Bowral Way or up in the Hunter Valley Way. You've got the Blue Mountains to the west. I mean, Sydney is just, I think it's perfect. Like you wouldn't live anywhere else. It's beautiful.
Why do you think it's so family friendly?
Because it's all about the outdoor lifestyle, I think, you know. As I said, swimming, getting out on the harbour, getting in the beaches, going for a hike in the beautiful bushland. I think it's also close to the city. No matter where we live, it's not that far to be able to enjoy any of what Sydney has to offer in that way. So I think Sydney's about getting out amongst it, enjoying it, and it's a kid's paradise. So many people I know that have moved overseas from here, they just go, Sydney is just incredible for kids. There's just so much to do. So we're very lucky.
Especially when the weather is finally clearing up. We have a stunner of a day today.
It couldn't be more perfect. There's blue skies as far as we can see. It's like spring has sprung.
Spring has sprung. I love spring in Sydney because we get, like, dropping my daughter at school this morning, I could smell the jasmine in the air as we walked
yes,
past.
the jasmine's everywhere, isn't it?
Yes, and soon jacaranda is coming,
Oh.
and I love jacaranda season.
Except the mess they make and all the selfies happening in the streets sometimes. You can't even get past it.
Yes, I know. It's become it's the cherry blossom of Australia, isn't it?
It really is.
Down
it
under.
really is. Oh,
That's actually a good tip. If you want to annoy Lizzy, go and take a photo of Kirribilli has some stunning streets full of jacarandas and really annoys the neighbours.
my mum lives there, so whenever I try to go to Kirribilli and it's jacaranda season, I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go. And I'm trying to get past the TikTokers and the Instagrammers, and they're loving it. But it is beautiful.
Oh, it's so pretty.
It really is.
Anything for an Insta pic.
Anything, exactly.
Well, spring is a great time to visit this city, but what are some of the awesome family-friendly sites to take in? I would like to listen to Ada Nicodemu, who was on the show last week. Do you know Ada?
Oh, I love Ada.
Yeah.
She's lovely.
Ada is from Home and Away. So let's have a listen to what she thinks are some of the top sites to see if you are visiting Sydney for the first time.
Oh, look, you definitely got to do the harbour and take a ferry somewhere, I think. And even if it's like a ferry to Luna Park, I think that's pretty cool. But definitely just looking around the harbour. If you can, walk over the bridge.
Yeah, you don't even have to do the bridge climb. Just take a walk.
If you can get up to Palm Beach, doing the walk up to the lighthouse is pretty cool.
Do you still get fans coming to find you guys filming?
Absolutely, all the time.
Oh, wow. Minibuses full.
Yeah. That's a really cool one to do. And also it's a good sort of touristy thing to do as well. If you go up to Palm Beach, you tend to see us filming. So that's a good one as well.
That's pretty good. The ferry, the Harbour Bridge, and a day trip to Palm Beach. Anything around the water in Sydney is a winner. I totally agree with Ada and my own comment there.
You agree with yourself. That's always good. That's always good.
What do you think?
I agree too. I mean, that's where you start, isn't it? Our harbour and everything that's around there.
Yeah.
It is just, I am still in awe when I go down there. I go there often because we have a restaurant, Wellbridge, right on the harbour.
Stunning restaurant.
But we're lucky to have a little boat, and we go out on the water, and just the Opera House, the bridge, just the beautiful botanic gardens.
Oh, I know.
Let alone all the beaches. I mean, if you can start around the harbour, I think that's a great place to start and move out from there, you know. I mean, I'm a Northern Beaches girl, so yeah, I get a bit stuck here because I think, you know, it's the place to be with everything.
We've
got
heard
it all.
Northern Beaches is God's country.
Well, traditionally that was Cronulla, wasn't
yeah,
it? I think
that's
we've stolen the title because I love going over from Manly on the fast ferry because you can go to Watson's Bay. Watson's Bay is a great place to go to for some fish and chips there. Manly's got so much. I mean, Manly Beach is one of the most iconic beaches in the world. It's been voted that numerous times. So I think that's really easy too if you're staying in the city with kids. There's lots to do over here. And I mean, Luna Park, tick for kids. It's always fun.
That's number one. They all say Luna Park.
Bridge climb for older kids, I think, is pretty iconic. That's amazing.
You've done the bridge climb, haven't you?
I have. I think it was our 25th anniversary episode. I went up the top.
For Sydney Weekender. Oh, my
Sydney
gosh,
Weekender.
I remember. Lizzy, I was on standby for you in case you were too scared.
Which could have really happened. Thank you, Sal. Thanks for the support. You're like, you can.
I remember now. I was, and I was thinking, can she do it?
I
actually don't. No, I could do it. I could handle it. I've done it once before, a long time ago.
Look,
I'd like to go again.
I'm a little scared of heights, so I just went, suck it up, princess. You can do this. It's Sydney. You're Sydney. You were born here, bred here. You've got to see it from this angle. And wow, it did not disappoint. You know, it was it was just incredible. So
yes. But like Ada said, you don't have to do the bridge climb. You can just walk over the bridge. That's a site in itself.
That's
and you
true.
can even go into one of the pylons. I think it's the one on the south side.
Yes.
There's a museum at the top.
There is.
Yeah, and a viewing deck.
And you can dine there too, can't you?
You can dine there, yes. I have actually done that too on Sydney Weekend.
Ooh la la, we've done it all. You know what else is great? Actually, my son's birthday, this was a component with it, is go on the speedboat rides. You know, those crazy jet boats. Oh my gosh, I did that. And that's a great way to see Sydney Harbour and just scream your head off. And the kids love it.
Yeah, that's fun. You can do some of those that go out to the heads in Bondi and you get a little bit of the rough ocean seas out there too.
It's a bit crazy, but it's so fun and it's a great way to see Sydney. So,
Did you know Luna Park is actually 90 years old this year?
oh, is
Yeah.
it?
Yep. On the
That's
4th of
crazy.
October, they're actually doing cheap tickets. I'm not sure how much. I'm not sure if they're sold out yet. But if you do want to go, that's a good option. So you should check that out. 90 years old.
Such a great option. We love a cheap option. And I mean, when you go on that Ferris wheel across, look over on the harbour, that is just super special.
Yeah, anything from up high I like to do when I go to a new city.
Yes.
It's true. I like to get either up to a lookout or go on the water. There are two things I try to do everywhere I go.
And see it from the right angle. Look, and the other one I have to say is, of course, Taronga Zoo. I mean, that's another spot where you can get up high. You literally are. And you look out on the harbour, you see the bridge, you're seeing the animals, there's great food. It's just iconic.
Yeah,
you
if
know?
you've never been to Sydney before, that's a definite Taronga Zoo.
Definite, absolutely. And they always have great things on in the holidays for kids too and all of that
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Do you have like a hidden gem harbour visit, something that you'd like to uncover and share with us?
You'd like to make it not secret and have everyone come
Well,
to?
yeah, that's true.
No.
Maybe
Well,
for
look,
someone's second time to Sydney.
see, in my hood, I don't know if you'd already would have been here, but Clontarf Reserve has been voted one of the most family-friendly, if not the most family-friendly beach in Sydney because it is just, it's flat. It's got a great playground. It's not a surf beach, but there's a great netted-in area for the kids. There's barbecue facilities. Is there? Maybe there isn't, actually. There's Bosque. There's a great cafe, Bosque, that has, the hot chips for the kids. Who doesn't want hot chips by the harbour? You've got to have that with the kids and a coffee for mum and dad. And there's also a restaurant there, but there's also Sandy Bear Cafe around the corner.
Oh.
So, everyone's happy. It is just so beautiful down there. That is a great spot. So relaxing. You can have a picnic. I love that. And then also too around here, the Spit to Manly walk is beautiful, and sort of there are little spots where you can go down the rocks and actually swim off the rocks in Sydney
really?
Harbour. A few little secrets. There's a beach just near our house called Secret Beach.
But
I
it's
have to
actually called Secret Beach.
Yeah, well, the locals call it Secret Beach. So I really shouldn't be giving that secret away. But, it's just a little bit of sand sort of, around on the walk. And there are lots of little places like that on the Spit to Manly walk where you can have a little dip. And it's pretty special because you literally can pinch yourself and go, I could be anywhere in the world. I mean, you wouldn't want to be anywhere but Sydney, clearly. But it really is special. It's beautiful. Just watch the sharks. But other than that, it's great.
Okay. Don't worry, everyone.
Don't worry.
We don't have that many sharks here. It's just in the media.
Just in the media. I mean, this is my husband who, just swims up and down everywhere in the ocean.
Oh,
so
does he
don't
really?
worry. Everything's fine.
Look, I'm actually not much of a beach person.
Aren't you, Sal? You're such a blonde, tanned beach babe. I can see you in a bikini skinny.
It's all fake.
Oh.
I hate the sand, the sun, and the surf.
All the S words, you hate them.
But I love looking at them. I love looking at the water. It's very calming. It's beautiful. I mean, how could you not, really?
Yes.
So I do suggest if you're visiting Sydney, do the Bondi to either Coogee Walk if you don't have kids, or Bondi to Bronte, or even just Tamarama with kids because it's a little bit far if you go all the way to Coogee. But yeah, that's a winner. And Sculptures by the Sea is coming up soon.
That's iconic. I love that. The kids love that.
Yes.
Everyone's happy.
Kids love that one. That's the only reason I go to the beach.
It's to see art. It's to see art. It's so highbrow.
If you do have little kids and you're visiting Sydney and you want to look around the harbour but do something maybe on the slower side, catch the ferry to Neutral Bay or Carrubba Point.
Carrubba Point,
and you can have a
yes.
look at the May Gibbs Museum. Have you ever been there?
I have not, but I've always wanted to.
This is so cute for little kids.
Snugglepot and Snuggle Pie.
Snugglepot and Cuddle Pie, yes, of course. She's the famous children's illustrator and author, and she lived on Sydney Harbour, and they've kept her house in beautiful condition, and there's a museum, and there's this gorgeous little section down the back for children with books and games and dress-ups and colouring in. It's really for little kids, like preschool and under, but it would be so nice to go with grandparents, so it's kind of like, an intergenerational day out on Sydney Harbour. And they have a high tea, and then they have a garden with little sculptures. Yep.
You had me at high tea. I love a high tea. Oh, I've got lots of high tea spots.
Oh, the high tea is great.
The
high tea is great. Yeah, and it's made by local
nice.
volunteers who pop in and who just love May Gibbs. And they have a cute little gift shop at the top with all kinds of special things.
Merch. Oh, I love merch. You had me at merch.
Hey, they're going to pay for it somehow.
Exactly. I love merch.
But yeah, that's my little secret hidden gem for Sydney Harbour.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's better than the secret beach that I've told no one where it is. So that was it was much more informative.
If they Google secret beach, Northern Beaches, would they find it? They're not going to find it.
They're not going to find it.
There are so many beautiful beaches though, aren't there?
There really are.
Yeah.
Just don't mistake it for a nudist beach because that could be alarming for the children. That's happened to a friend of mine. Just be careful.
There's a few of those dotted around the harbour as well. Usually it's a bit of a trek through the bush though to get there.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I could say so much now.
They
but
make
yes,
it worth
it's
your
a
while.
trek through the bush.
Now let's have a listen to what some of the kids have to say about Sydney.
My favourite thing to do in Sydney is spend time with my family at any fancy restaurant.
My favourite thing to do in Sydney is go to the cinemas.
I like going to the Opera House because there's a lot of shows there and a seal named Benny, and he's very friendly and likes to greet everyone who comes there.
Oh, Benny the Seal. Isn't that incredible?
I know he lives there.
That just blows my mind that there's a beautiful seal by the Opera House. Like, it's crazy, isn't it?
Look, I did a bit of research on him. He's been visiting the Opera House for over 10 years and he's a wild, long-nosed fur seal and he's named Benny because it's been a long point.
Oh, look at that. You know all the seal facts.
I know all the seal facts, yeah, but it is strange. They say it's strange for a seal to come and sit up on a structure rather than natural rocks.
And he's all by himself, isn't he, too? He's a bit of a Nigel.
But he's got so many fans. They're visiting from far and wide. So if you want to see Benny, I think he's off to the right of the Opera House from memory. Yeah, they've got a sign up.
He is, isn't he? Yep. The kids always used to go and see him. They love him.
Yeah, he's so cute. But geez, kids these days, they are so cultured. They're into the finer things.
I know. How about the fancy restaurant call? I mean, who doesn't love that?
I know. Well, have you got any recommendations for kids who like the finer things in life, Lizzy?
Oh, have I ever? I mean, it sounds like my children, doesn't it? They do. Well, I love a restaurant with a view. I mean, that's my thing. Because I think
I think you know a few.
Oh, I do know a few. So, like, for me, of course, well, one of ours is Wellbridge, so I do love that. That's right on the harbour. It's a French bistro, and you literally are right in front of the Opera House.
You literally are. You
really are.
It's right there on the end there.
It's on the Esplanade, or not the Esplanade, but it's on the forecourt, so it's beautiful. I do love a good Cafe Sydney. That's always great if you're visiting Sydney because it's a beautiful view.
And they do a kids menu too.
Oh, love a kids menu.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice and easy peasy. Over here on the beaches, you see, I go to the Spit, like a Chiosco or an Ameggio or a St. Ciandra. I do love these locations that have your beautiful Australian seafood. You know, you're right on the water. It's just gorgeous and relaxing. And then there's often, what's great with the Spit is there's the great playground.
Oh, yeah.
So the kids can have a bit of lunch. You can do that. Then you can run out. They can play, come back. And so that's really relaxed and lovely, which I think's great.
And is that right near Clontarf Beach as well?
Well, quite close. You'd have to get in the car again. It's around the other side. But,
okay.
But yes, it's nice and easy.
You'd think this was hours away from me.
No, you're like, haven't you been to Clontarf? What are you doing?
I have been there. And the Spit. The restaurants around the Spit, I agree. Such a good spot.
Great spot. But, there's just, I don't know where to start. Where would you go, Sal, for a fancy? Where are your favourites?
Well, a fancy feed for kids. I recently went to Felon's Seafood, which is on the Manly Wharf. So you can catch the ferry over and have lunch there. And there's the brewery as well, which is a bit more family friendly. That was really great.
Yes.
Love that. That's all new as well.
Chibaria down there's new too in Manly.
Nice.
That's a great one.
You know, my daughter loves High and Dry in Leichhardt and Rosebery, and they do the best burgers. She rates them 5 out of 5. She has test-driven burgers all around. That's her favourite burger, High and Dry.
High and Dry. I haven't heard that. We might have to head that way.
They might head to the north side soon. You never know.
We're always in our other restaurant, Morrison's, Oyster Bar and Grill.
Oh, yes. That's a great one.
It's right in the city, so you can go on the ferry and jump off there. It's close to the MCA, so you can go to the MCA, go there. But we have a big kids menu, and my kids are always eating hamburgers there. It's crazy. Hamburgers.
Yeah, I know. All kids love a hamburger.
Yes.
You know what else they like, and it sounds like you like? a fun high tea.
My favourite around on the north side is Gunners Barracks. I love Gunners Barracks. The view there for a great high tea. Ooh la la.
One of the best.
That's my highest rating. Ooh la la. That is one of the best, isn't it?
Yeah, they do lots of weddings there, don't they?
Lots of weddings, and I just love the view, yeah.
They
It's
do
good.
a special kids high tea. I don't know if it's all year or just in the holidays, but they do one at the Sir Stamford in the city, and also at the Sheraton Grand, they do a teddy bear high tea.
Oh,
It's so cute.
I love how the really big hotels in the city do some really special things for kids because
They
it just
do.
it's so memorable and gorgeous. So,
Film lovers. Kids love a cinema.
see, my two don't like movies.
Oh, they don't?
No.
No way. Okay, sorry.
So, my two.
I spoke too
No,
soon.
and as a parent, you really want them to love a movie because that's a good hour and a half or 2 hours. So, look, I haven't been to the movies much with them, but I do love a Cremorne Orpheum because I think that's sort of old school and nice. That's close
What
by.
about, have you done any outdoor cinemas with them so they can run around if they get bored?
I actually haven't. No, because they weren't into movies enough when they were little to even, but the outdoor cinemas are fantastic. I mean, I did them myself.
Yeah, there's so many great cinemas. Yeah, they start popping up around now when the warmer weather hits. They're all around Sydney. I love, especially in summer, the Botanic Gardens outdoor cinema, the open air cinema.
And my kids they go with their grandma, my mum, to the IMAX, the new IMAX. And they just saw Superman on the massive IMAX. They were like, because they're 10 and 12, my two kids. So they're just a bit older now, you see.
Yeah, IMAX is cool. You know, we have a drive-in in Blacktown.
Do we really?
We have a drive-in, yeah.
I
It's an
love
Event
that.
Cinemas drive-in. It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
And there's a really good outdoor cinema coming to Barangaroo in October. It's showing Indigenous films. It's called the Stargazer Cinema, Yellamundi Nurang.
How beautiful.
Yeah, so that will be a stunner.
Oh, under the stars.
Yeah.
That'll be gorgeous down there.
And I'm sure they're going to have to put K-pop Demon Hunters on a big screen somewhere.
Look at you and K-pop. You just love it, don't you? You can't. You're just
your kids
obsessed.
aren't interested?
No, mine not into K-pop. Everyone, K-pop. I'm like, what? Who is? No, my children. No, isn't Ed not interested in K-pop?
Really? Okay, my daughter is obsessed with this movie. She's doing a K-pop Demon Hunters party somewhere during the holidays. There's so much happening.
Oh, it's all the rage, isn't it? It's very in.
Yes. And the Opera House, of course. Not only do we go to look at seals,
Wow.
we actually watch shows.
The Opera House always has some really great things on in the school holidays, especially. I mean, it's the amount of shows I've been to with the kids there. It's been fantastic because it's just such an occasion when you go. You know, it's so special.
It is. Dress up.
And actually for Sydney Weekender, I did do the kids tour as well.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so they show you behind the scenes and you go, yeah, it's really cool. Everyone loves a behind the scenes VIP tour and there's some dress ups as well and you get to walk around and learn about the Opera House, which actually was really fun. It was really cool. But
Oh, that is fun. So, and that's for kids.
yes, kids tour.
Fantastic. Well, I did see they have some good shows, including Mario, the Maker Magician. Have you heard of him?
No, I haven't.
He looks like Jason Sudeikis, but it's not Jason
He looks
Sudeikis.
like Jason Sudeikis. He's just filling in his spare time here in the Opera House being a Mario.
Yeah. He's undercover. Yeah, Mario the Maker Magician. So you can buy
Wow.
tickets to that. That's during October. But Christmas time, there'll be so much coming.
Oh, Christmas. I went to see Elf the musical at the Opera House last year. It was epic. It was so fabulous. I didn't expect it to be so good. And it was just so funny. And I love to, around Christmas, try and book something that is at the Opera House, somewhere really iconic because you know what I do love? Absolutely, I do it every year, is the QVB Santa High Tea.
Oh, so special.
It is so special because not only do you get an opportunity to go into the city around Christmas, see all the lights, all the decorations, but you get to see Santa tick, high tea, tick, and you get your photo. Tick.
Oh, that's really nice. You've got to get in early for those Santa special moments.
People will be thinking, what are they doing talking about Santa now? But I tell you, it opens in like October, the booking. You've got to get in there.
Yes. The QVB and the other one that's really popular is the Grounds in Alexandria.
The Grounds. There's always something magical going on at the Grounds, isn't there?
Yeah, always. And
The things they do, it's credible.
I know, who does those designs? They're
All
epic.
the Disney things they put on, it's just beautiful. And then of course Christmas. That's a winner, isn't it? For anyone going to Sydney, go to the Grounds.
Go to the grounds, get your happy snaps. I think now they do actually make you buy something if you want to walk
What?
through the designs. Before you could just walk through. Or you can just buy a coffee and a takeaway drink.
No,
That's
they
okay.
deserve you to buy. They deserve it with everything they put in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The effort they
absolutely.
put in. Yeah. And don't forget, Fever has been rolling out some next level experiences lately. They're behind all those interactive events like Bubble Planet, which is a whirlwind of colour. It feels like you're in a dream world. Loads of fun for kids of all ages. And then they have these 2 immersive virtual reality adventures. One is called The Last Stronghold, an epic medieval adventure. You put on those headsets, it's like you're walking around medieval times. And then the other one is called The Horizon of Khufu, and you're wandering among the pyramids of ancient Egypt. How awesome is that? I'm actually checking it out this week and I cannot wait.
So many things. So, love it.
What about some other unique ideas for, let's say for animal lovers?
Animal lovers. Well, I've got 2 of those. Oh, they love it. Now, look, on Sydney Weekender, I did Sydney Zoo's mini zookeeper for the day. So that's for 8 to 12-year-olds. And they sort of decide on the day the special, VIP access you'll have to certain animals. Like I got to go with the quokkas and the squirrel monkeys, and I got to feed these little
Squirrel
baby
monkeys?
sugar gliders. Oh, it was so cute.
They are the cutest. They are the cutest animal
They are
you've
so
ever seen.
cute, aren't they? And Isabel and Edward just absolutely love that. So that's really special.
Yeah, they do that at Taronga Zoo as well, Ranger for a Day.
Well, and hello, Roar and Snore. My daughter just was taken by Granny Annie, her other Granny Annie, to Roar and Snore, and they absolutely loved that, where you stay in the fancy tent and you do all that. It was
at
fantastic
Taronga Zoo.
at Taronga Zoo.
Wow. Imagine waking up on the harbour and there's an elephant.
And then they go, exactly, and then they go out and get to do the special feeding and actually, they got to do the lion feeding in the morning, and they got to go into the lion enclosure before anyone was there, put the meat out. Well, there was 3 things. Apparently, lions like perfumes. So they love scents. So you spray perfume. I think it was like something like Dior or something. They had very good taste. So they get sprayed around.
The Sydney Mosman tigers and lions.
They're very fancy. And then they did the feeding, and there was something else they put. I can't remember now. But it was all for enrichment, feeding, and then they make sure that all the children were out of the enclosure, of course.
Yes. Thank goodness.
And then release the lions again, and you'd see them running around and getting interactive, and how cool is that? So,
and that's all part of Roar and Snore.
Yeah, Roar and Snore. Very cool.
Oh, wow. Gosh, well, that beats my Ranger for a Day idea, where you can just book the kids in. And if you get one child can go to Ranger for a Day and the parent can go look around the zoo for the day. Or you can just drop your kids there like it's vacation care while you go shopping in Mossman.
Yeah, my daughter's done that actually before with friends when she was younger and absolutely loved it.
Yeah, we did it up in Queensland when we went up to visit friends. She has a best friend that lives there. They both went to Paradise Country for the day.
Been there, love that.
And we went and hung out, and did adult things. I actually went to Soak, to the spa for the day.
Of course you did. Mummy's going to the spa, have fun with the farm animals, and off you went.
Do you know what's another good one for animal lovers? It's something called Paws and Paints, and it's art workshops.
So my daughter just did this too.
Yes, with puppy dogs.
Last holidays. Oh my gosh. So her friends, she's in year 7. There was 10 friends, and they went, it was just in Mossman because it pops up everywhere.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Pops up all over Sydney, doesn't it? And they were dashhound puppies.
Yes, we did it too with the dashhounds.
Did you?
Oh, yes, and you can adopt them.
Oh, you can. And of course, everyone, please. I said, you've already got a puppy. You've already got a jaboodle. Calm down. But anyway, yeah, they love that too. I mean, it was about the puppies more than the painting, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The puppies just walk all over the painting.
Yeah, the painting
with their little footprints.
The painting wasn't really like Picasso, I have to say.
No,
but the puppies
definitely not.
It was fun. It was fun.
It's very cute, but that's another great idea. And I don't know where else you can do something like that.
No, I don't. But you know what else is really special, I think, in Sydney? I did it on Sydney Weekender again, but I'm a horsey girl from way back. Is Centennial Parklands horse riding, because there are very few cities in the world where you can ride a horse like in the city. It's very special. Yeah, and they've got beautiful little equestrian centres there and ponies, and I think that's a really nice way to spend your time as well.
That is so nice. So anyone can go there and like, what if you don't know how to ride?
No, they'll cater for beginners. You can just be led around, and there's different equestrian centres there. So you just get online, have a look, and you can book in.
And Centennial Park is a great park. You can spend the whole day there. They have Wild Play, which is this awesome playground.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It's kind of like a hidey holes everywhere, giant slides that just appear out of the bush almost.
It's so fun. And then, of course, they've got that great restaurant and cafe. I'm all about the food, can you tell? I always love a good snack.
No, I'm with you. You got to have the snacks.
You got to have the snacks, as you know, on this podcast.
Oh, yeah. But the good thing is you can go for a horse ride and then you can do those bikes and ride them all around the park. I've done that with kids. It's hard work, and then you reward yourself with the snacks.
And exactly. And then the kids are totally pooped, aren't they? They're exhausted and they've had a great day.
Mm-hmm. What about for adrenaline junkies, Lizzy? Are your kids into action?
They like a bit of action. Like, they love getting out on the water and speeding around on a speedboat. They love that. And look, I haven't taken them yet, but I did a story on Sydney Weekender. It's going to be aired soon on battle karts and hyper karting at Moore Park. But I've got to talk to you about battle kart because the hyper karting's cool.
Is this all the same as go-karting?
The hyper karting is, but it's the largest indoor track in Australia at Moore Park. But then this battle kart is the new sensation, okay? So think a big sort of warehouse space, and then what they do is they project onto the floor different games. So it's like you're in a computer game. And there's one that is like Mario Kart, because they can't actually use Mario. So it's like a kart game, and you're there in the middle and you can shoot each other.
When you're driving?
Like as in Mario Kart, yes, and throw bananas, throw slippery things down. It's amazing. So you could go there with a group of friends and be like Mario in Mario Kart. I know the kids are going to love that. So that's on my list of things to do. And what I love about it too is if you go on a Wednesday or a Saturday, they have the special Moore Park markets.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah, so you can go there after. They have things like, bao buns, and they have all the different yummy gyozas, lots of little food stalls, and you can do a bit of shopping, beautiful fresh flowers, and the kids can run around. There's just lots to do. And there's Dipper Bear, you know those dipping bears too, and that's not adrenaline, but they love that.
Yes. And there's a cool playground.
Really good playground is there. But also on adrenaline, I mean, see, mine will be happy with bowling. They love a bit of bowling. You know what they love is Shorty's Par 3 golf. They love a bit of that, which is on the northern beaches.
They love it.
Is that
putt-putt.
See, that's why am I classifying golf as adrenaline?
Yeah, it's not quite fist pumping.
That's how wussy we are.
But I'm a bit the same.
That's wild for me, Sal, wild.
However, pretty much every single school holidays, we go to treetops.
Oh, they love treetops. That's always a winner, isn't it?
Treetops is great. It's those high ropes courses up amongst the trees at different levels, different heights for different ages. And sometimes they have flying foxes. There's even Net World for toddlers. And they're all around the world, and they're all around New South Wales. There's so many of them. So I find it a really good idea to, if you want to explore an area, start up high. Like I said, I love going up high.
You love a bird's eye view, yes.
I'm not saying this because I did recently do it on Sydney Weekender as well, but I did the St. Ives one, and I had taken my daughter there already, and they told me that they get loads of celebrities visiting, and the last big one was Billie Eilish.
Wow, that is cool. Imagine heading there. Imagine if your kids were there and then Billie Eilish is, with a sweaty helmet swinging on something next to you. You'd be like, wow.
Well, she booked out the whole thing, Lizzy, of course.
Oh, of course she did.
But once they told me that, I was like, oh my goodness, I can get through this. I had her song Birds of a Feather in my head. I really think treetops is such a good idea because you are physically doing something adventurous. You're outdoors amongst the gum trees in Australia. How quintessentially Aussie can you get? You're doing it as a family, even if mum or dad is down on the ground, watching the kids, encouraging them. It's physically challenging. And you always feel better when you've done something that's pushed you out of your comfort zone. And it caters to most ages.
It's so fun. And also the ropes course is at Taronga Zoo. Another reason for me telling you to go to Taronga Zoo, there's the ropes course there as well, isn't it? So you can kind of, kill two birds with one stone. Not that I should say that because it's a zoo.
It's a zoo.
But you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Oh, dear.
Now, okay, if your kids aren't into adrenaline, are they a little bit arty? Do they like a good library or museum?
Again, look.
Am I being boring? Do kids not like libraries?
Yeah, Mum, no. No,
Look.
no, they don't. They get enough from the school library.
I think libraries are great for really little ones.
That's true.
And if you go to the state library in the city, there is a bar on the rooftop.
Oh, see, now you've got the mums interested. What's going on there? Tell us about that.
It's a stunning library. It's huge. Just to go in, look around, spend some time. Like little ones will have fun in there. I think once they're in school, they don't really like that sort of thing, do they?
We used to go to story time every week down at the Manly Library. Like that's beautiful. When they're little, to be around books, it's fabulous. So, but we do love an art gallery. Like the Art Gallery of New South Wales is just epic. You go there, the building, the enormity of it, and with the new modern sort of structure as well. It's so great. They love that. And also the MCA. I love the MCA.
Oh, MCA is great. There's a kids section of the MCA that's quite good. And there's actually a kids library in the art gallery.
Oh, look at you. There is, isn't there? No, it's really fabulous in the new part of the building, isn't it? The new building.
Yes.
I saw it. I was like, oh, la la, the kids get like the fanciest sort of section.
Yeah, I'm not the only one who likes a library, okay?
You're such a bookworm, Sal. It's good to be a bookworm.
I might be getting even more niche right now, but Parliament House has an open day of free family fun.
You're so highbrow.
On the 10th of October.
You're so highbrow. Look at you.
We want to educate our children on politics,
Yes,
don't we? We want leaders for tomorrow. We need to cultivate that now.
And it's really different too.
So you can visit Australia's oldest parliament for a special one-day event.
Look, say hi to Albo.
Do you think he'll be there?
He won't be there. Will he be there? Oh, you never know. Billie Eilish is at Treetops. Who knows where Albo is, you know?
If you have been to Sydney before and you want to start exploring maybe the boroughs, I'm trying to make us sound like New York here.
To say, well, we're in New York or Sydney. Okay, our boroughs.
I would love to champion my area in the inner west. Now, this area of Leichhardt and Haberfield, Five Dock, it's known as Little Italy, okay?
Yeah, I was about to say best pizzas around there.
Amazing pizzas. I think especially in Haberfield these days. Haberfield is probably more Italian than Leichhardt.
Let's be honest, a way to your kid's heart is pizza.
Pizza.
I mean, that's it, pizza.
Everybody loves pizza. And they have so many delicious pizzas in this area. There's also lots of food tours in Haberfield. I often see them walking up and down the street and they just pop into all these little delis. So if your kids are old enough to enjoy that kind of thing, that's a good choice. And you know what else is great in that area? You do your food tour and then you can walk down to this place called the Arc, which is opposite a really awesome new accessible park, but it's also a tennis centre that has pickleball.
Oh, pickleball. I hear a lot about pickleball from my husband.
Pickleball, so popular.
It's all the rage right now, and he's got a pickleball team and absolutely loves pickleball. He doesn't get home till 9 o'clock because they all play pickleball, and he comes back going, "It's just the best fun. I love it so much." He's obsessed with pickleball. I'm like, okay, darling, calm down a bit. I know it's great.
Well, maybe he should take a trip over the bridge to the Arc because Nick Kyrgios has been spotted training there on occasion.
Having a tanty.
No, I think he's reformed now.
No, he doesn't. Maybe not. No.
Maybe. I don't know. And I don't know if he plays pickleball. Let's take a listen to our lovely friend, Sophie Faulkner.
Beautiful Soph.
Who is coming up on the show very soon. And she's got some advice on what she likes to do a little further afield.
I used to have a beach house down the south coast in a place called Jiroa, which is near Gerringong. And I used to love going down there with the kids. We end up selling it because, of school sports and parties and the kids start growing up and they don't want to go down as much. But it was just such a beautiful time. And we loved going to Berry. We loved going down to the Kangaroo Valley. The beaches were beautiful and it was so green. I really loved that part. The Blue Mountains I love. It's great for a weekend away. I love going hiking with my kids as well and going on long walks. So, you can see that I'm passionate. There's just so much to choose from.
Wow. So Sophie has some lovely places down south. What about you, Lizzy? Does your family have a favourite location for a mini break or an extra long weekend?
We do because I was lucky enough to grow up. My family's always had a place on Avoca Beach on the Central Coast.
Yeah. Oh, well, I grew up down there.
Did you?
Up there, I should say. Yeah, on the Central Coast.
Oh, but Avoca Beach, I just love it. I just think that's a real wave beach. You know, I love going to the surf club for dinner. The thing is, with Avoca, you can walk everywhere. I walk everywhere. We go to pizza. There's some great playgrounds. I love the Avoca markets once a month. I think the Central Coast is fantastic. You know, they've got the water sports also on the lake there at Avoca. You can go into Terrigal for more things.
It's beautiful.
It's fantastic. I love that. And then, I mean, look, I'm lucky too that my family had a farm ever since I was 1 in Wollombi, which is a beautiful little historic town in the Hunter Valley. So lots of my friends love going there too. Like Wollombi is just gorgeous. Got a gorgeous little pub and
It
and
does,
restaurants.
doesn't it? It's got a
and
very old historic pub there.
the museum, and it's got a great little playground for the kids. It's just gorgeous. So
It's a nice day trip.
it's a nice day trip. I love it. Yeah, I love the Hunter Valley.
You know what I love in the Hunter Valley, besides all the wineries, is the Storybook Gardens.
Where is that in?
In the Hunter Valley, like right in the middle.
Is that the Hungerford Hill, old Hungerford Hill? What's it called? It's the Hunter Valley Gardens.
It's Hunter Valley Gardens, yeah. And they have like Humpty Dumpty statue. And at Christmas time, they do the Christmas lights. And in winter, they do fake snow.
There's always something going on there, and the kids just love it. That's special. I just love the Hunter Valley.
Yes.
There's horse riding. There's lots of. They love eating cheese.
Oh,
Who doesn't?
Yum. Smelly cheese shop. So good.
Yeah. When you get them out in nature and just running around paddocks, it's just good for the kids. You know, run them around the paddock. That's what I say.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Run them around the paddock. Done.
Hang with the cows. You're right. Off you go.
Blue Mountains is another one that everyone must go to if you're visiting
Yes.
Australia.
We go that way a lot because I have family in the Bylong Valley near Mudgee. So we head that away all the time. And I have family in Blackheath. So we're always heading that way. I mean, I love the Blue Mountains. It's beautiful. So I've done lots of things up there. The Fairmont is a great place to stay with the kids. We did that on a road trip. We love a road trip, my family. And Fairmont has always got lots of stuff for the kids
Everybody says Fairmont.
because they have an ice rink.
I was going to ask you, is there really an ice rink there, or is that a
Yes.
vicious rumour?
No, we did family ice skating in winter. It was vicious.
Oh.
Me on the ice skate, but no, it was fantastic. And there's always like, what else did they have? They have the big heated pool, so all year round you can swim. They've got ponies there. They've always got something happening. And of course, then Scenic World is great. The kids loved Scenic World and all of that. The Blue Mountain's got so much on. And there's a good high tea at the Hydro Majestic. I tell you what, that's fancy and the view's beautiful.
We did an Asian-inspired high tea there with dumplings.
Yes.
So good.
The dumplings option, you can have the 2 options, traditional or the dumplings. You know where else I love is the Megalong Valley, the tea rooms there. You go down into the Megalong Valley and the kids play around, and there's like the best scones with jam and cream. That's always good. And there's horse riding down there. There's lots of things to do. Oh my gosh, I could just chat all day.
Yeah, I know. We can go on and on. We are doing a really good job of covering Sydney, aren't we?
No, exactly. Well, you know where else I love?
Yeah.
I should put this because we're always going to my Uncle Pete in the Bylong Valley. I love Rylstone and Mudgee.
Oh,
So
Mudgee.
Rylstone, how good is Mudgee? Do you love Mudgee?
I love Mudgee too.
There's a place that I've stayed with the kids, Mudgee Getaway Cottages, and lovely Elizabeth runs it. And they have, it's more than a petting zoo. Like she sets it up that there's a camel there, there's an ostrich, there's all these bunnies, guinea pigs. The kids can go and collect the eggs in the morning from the chickens. There's a putting golf area as well. There's bikes, a games room. Like it's so set up for kids and you can walk into town. So I do love that for young
that's
kids.
great. What's it called?
Mudgee Getaway Cottages.
Mudgee Getaway Cottages. Yeah, because people are always trying to find a kind of like a farm stay that makes the kids happy and the parents.
Yes.
Mudgee's super cute. I love the little main street.
I love also the Pepper Tree Cottages. I've stayed there as well. That's really good. And Rylstone. I love Rylstone.
I don't even know where that is.
Oh, Rylstone.
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 It's
Rylstone.
like, how long is it out of Mudgee? But it's got the best dumplings in Australia, I think.
Really? That's a big call.
I'm not joking. I will tell you because every kid loves dumplings and our kids are like, come on, we've got to go to the dumplings. $29.99 yum cha and tea.
Oh, okay. We'll have to include that in the links.
It is. I'm not joking. Incredible.
Wow.
I could
Yum.
talk all day though, couldn't I? I mean, be quiet.
You could. Mudgie's got great food and wine out there.
So great. And the kids love it. Again, put them in the paddock with the cows and say, run, run.
For families first time visiting Sydney, I would definitely suggest in Chippendale Spice Alley. It is a fantastic little behind the scenes alleyway that has a whole different array of Asian cuisine. And what's fantastic about it is it's BYO. So for mums and dads, pack a couple of plastic glasses and bring some beers or a bottle of wine. And you can take as much or as little you want from all of the different Asian food stalls. So you could have some dumplings and some sushi or some noodles. It's a great little spot for families looking for dinner time that's just a little bit different.
That was travel expert Michelle Davies. She's the GM for Club Med, so she knows all the hot spots in travel here in Sydney and around the world too. And she's coming up later on in the season.
Oh, I love a cheap eat. I love a cheap day out and the kids have fun. It's so good.
Isn't that a savvy idea and one that I had no idea about, and I live pretty close to Chippendale.
That sounds delish. I love that.
Sydney can be an expensive city, I will say that.
Yes, it's true. But if you do your research for the right nights and the right deals, everyone has, kids eat free.
Yep.
Those type of things are happening all over the place. So if you get your ear to the ground, yes, all the time.
And Darling Harbour, now that is an excellent area where you can enjoy a free day out in Darling Harbour if you take your own food.
What can you do, Sal? Tell me.
There is a massive, massive playground. Have you seen that? Have you taken your kids yet? Because even at their age, I think they'll still like it.
I haven't. I think I need to.
You haven't? Oh, my gosh. It's right in front of the IMAX.
Oh, the really big space down there. Yes, I do.
It's
huge.
Enormous.
Yeah, now I know. That is huge. I wouldn't even say that's bigger than a playground. It's almost like an oval of playground, isn't it?
It's like 3 sort of put together. There's even water play. And with this beautiful weather, it gets very popular. You can scoot all around Darling Harbour.
Darling Harbour's all flat, so you can just go exploring. It's fantastic.
Coming up, they have the Moon Festival, and there's so many events, free events celebrating the Moon Festival.
Free events, we love that.
Well, get this. There's also free yoga for kids, free public art, a free beat break dancing competition, a drone show, an imagination station with free ice cream. I mean, say no more. Just be sure to check the calendar before you head down there because these things change all the time, but you're guaranteed to find something for free.
I love that.
There's a great museum in Darling Harbour, which has been there for years, even when I was little. It's the Maritime Museum. It's free under a certain age. Under 4, it's free. But they have loads of events in there that you can just participate in that don't cost any money. Some do, some don't. But my daughter loves this museum. It's her favourite museum out of all of them in Sydney, the Maritime Museum. They're always celebrating something. Definitely look into that.
She's so aquatic.
Well, her grandfather was a ship's captain, so it might come from there.
Well, there you go. It's in her blood.
And yeah, her other grandpa loved the sea as well. He was a sailor.
She's a little bit of a sailor.
Yeah. I'm scared of the sea, as I said before.
You are.
I wish I did more bushwalks. That is my aim. I'm going to try and do more bushwalks.
Oh, look, through COVID, we did lots of bushwalks. I became a bushwalking expert. But I did love it,
Do you have a fave spot?
I love North Head. I mean, North Head is just beautiful near Quarantine Station, around there. It's just epic. You walk around the cliffs there. Not only can you see the harbour, but out to sea and the waves crashing on the rocks. I mean, once again, Northern Beaches.
Northern Beaches.
Let's
do a whole episode on the Northern Beaches, Lizzy.
Oh, thing on Lizzy and the Northern Beaches. But it's really special. It's beautiful.
Okay, let's move on to adults. Just a little quick section for us grown-ups. If we get a night off, where would you recommend the parents go in Sydney? Just a couple of spots.
Well, I have said it before. I know I do love a table with a view, and I hate to give us a plug, but Whale Bridge, one of our restaurants, I think it's such a magic spot.
I'm not just saying this because it's your restaurant, but it is in the best possible spot you can get.
The bridge to the left, the Opera House in front, you're right there on the foreshore, French bistro, the sun shining, you're in Sydney sparkling. I mean, it doesn't get better for me.
I agree. And I have just found this company. They're called Kids Night Out. and they organise a big fun night every few weeks. Maybe they want to do it every week, I think, where you can drop your kids off aged 4 to 12 and they do a whole fun night for the movies, games, all that kind of thing. I'm going to say it's in my area in the inner west. But you can go out, you can drop them off and then you can go out for dinner from 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. That's good for me. I don't like a late night.
What a great idea.
Isn't that great?
That is such a great idea. It's fun for everyone, fun for the parents, fun for the kids. Everyone's happy.
You don't need to get a babysitter that you feel uncomfortable with. They're in like a space with lots of kids. Everyone can see it.
What age groups?
From 4 to 12 years old.
Wow.
Isn't that great? I feel like it's more for the younger kids because, once they get to 10, they're
too cool, Sal. Too cool, man.
They're way too cool for
They're
stuff like that.
hanging with the little kids.
Yeah, but if you're on holidays here and they have siblings, it might be a better option for them to go there.
Yes.
While you're having, a sneaky
It's
wine
so
down
true.
the road.
So true. Look at you. You've got all the tips.
I think that would be great. Yeah, and also I kind of touched on it before, but if you are visiting from out of town, I'm pretty sure you can still make use of vacation care in Sydney, especially if you're Australian. So, for example, my cousin's son came here to Sydney from Melbourne and he went and did one of the vacation cares with my daughter so they could be together at a vacation care for the day.
Because some of the vacation care is epic. The things they put on for the kids.
They go to Taronga Zoo.
It's amazing. Yes, they do all these fun things.
They go ice skating. Yeah, they love going. They never had that in our day.
It's fantastic.
Now, what about places to sleep in Sydney? Do you know any family-friendly hotels?
It's a bit controversial because you miss out on the buffet breakfast, but I love a great Airbnb with the family because you've got, the washing machine, the extra facilities, and wait for it. I'm sorry to bang on about it, but once again, Manly, such a great spot in Sydney. Because it's on the water, you can get the fast ferry over to the city, have beautiful views on the way. So that would be my tip. But there's lots of great options, isn't there, in the city?
Oh, so good.
I mean, I don't think you can lose.
No, I did a staycation at the Shangri-La one year, which was fantastic.
Ooh la la, look at you.
They had a great deal where you could stay above a certain level in an executive area and you get to go to the executive lounge where it's a buffet breakfast and free drinks after 5 or something like that. Don't quote me on it.
Look at you. You're so much bougier than I am. I've just got my kids, in an Airbnb and you're hitting the fancy buffet. Oh, dear. I'm selling my kids short.
But, the reason we chose Shangri-La was because my picky daughter and myself, we don't like cold water. And I think I've established my anxiety around water. So we wanted an indoor pool and the Shangri-La has an indoor heated pool.
That was it for you. You're like, yes. So I know lots of people that love the Crown. I mean, the Crown's fancy schmance, but
Crown.
I mean, it's got it all.
I've been very lucky to stay there. That is nice. I did that without kids though. But the Hyatt Regency in Sydney does an awesome kids package in the holidays where they have a kids concierge to plan the day for you.
Oh my gosh. So VIP.
It's so VIP. They also have kids' robes, slippers. It's so cute.
Stop it. Kids' robes.
Yeah. Kids' robes.
See, that feels extra fancy special, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? And wouldn't that be nice to give that to your kids?
So nice.
Yeah. And I'm sure there are other hotels like that around Sydney that do similar things. There must be.
See, I don't, once again, I don't leave the northern beaches. Like, why would I? So sorry, Sal.
Only for Europe. Well, finally, Lizzy, I think we've, covered off everything. What's your one main attraction with kids? If you've never been to Sydney before, let's just hone in on one thing you would recommend.
For Sydney. Are these big kids or little kids? See, little kids, I know I've said it before, I'd go to Taronga Zoo. Taronga Zoo, because you can see the harbour, you can see all of that. And look, for big kids, I'd say that bridge climb. I know it's a bit cheesy, but the bridge climb is epic and you're never going to forget that. You see Sydney from all angles. It is quite incredible and will never leave you. So I think that's something really special. And as a family, you're bonding, you're terrified, you're getting through it, you're seeing the view. I think it's fantastic.
You're absolutely right. And I agree with you. I totally agree with you. That bridge climb is epic. The views from the top, the day I did it. Look, I did it a long time ago and I still remember we were so lucky. We timed it for the day. I think it was the Queen Mary 2.
Oh, what? What a magic time to be on the bridge.
It was coming to Sydney for the first time alongside maybe the Queen Elizabeth II or something like that.
Yes.
They were both, do you remember
the
that day?
two.
They came into Sydney, the whole city shut down. We were coming in, we climbed the bridge that day and we could see one of the ships coming into the harbour while the other one was already there. It was unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
So good. And you can see out to the Blue Mountains.
You really can. My guide was so knowledgeable with all the Indigenous stories, which I loved. A bit of that history too while you're there as to, you know, how everything in Sydney was named and why and the background. I love that. I think that was really special as well.
And you know what? It's not as scary as you think.
Who are you kidding, Sal? It was terrifying, but
I'm trying to help people.
What I did was I put my sunnies on, my hat, I focused, put my head down, climb, because once you see the view around you, I mean, it's seeing Sydney from the most perfect angle. It is so beautiful.
Lizzy, I want you to take part in my Fast 5 question round.
Oh, I love a Fast 5 questions. Hit me.
All right, here we go. Lizzy Lovette. Are you a window or aisle gal?
Window.
Will you be getting the window this time round?
No way. This is why. The window is coveted because the kids always want the window, so I never get the window anymore. I'm always on the aisle, which is good for the bathroom. But otherwise, I give away the window, so the window's a treat.
Complete this sentence. When travelling, I never leave home without my...
noise-cancelling headphones. You've got to have those.
Lizzy, do you prefer the beach, city or snow for a holiday?
It's difficult to choose between beach and city, but I'd go city because I'm very close to a beach here.
If budget wasn't a factor, what's your dream destination?
Paris, of course. Oh, I pretend I'm Emily. Yeah.
Lizzy in Paris, that's the next series.
In not-so-fabulous outfits.
And finally, Lizzy, what snacks do you pack in your suitcase?
I've been dreading this question because you never get angry. I've never seen you angry, Sal, but you're not going to like my answer. I don't pack snacks.
What? Lizzy,
I seriously don't. I just eat what's on the plane.
How can this be? This is called Snacks and Suitcases. You're telling me this at the very end. Everybody packs snacks.
Wait, I do. I do pack Rescue Remedy, those calming gummies. You know?
I do not know, but I think I need these.
Yeah. Pastels, blackcurrant.
Rescue Remedy gummies. I've only seen the Rescue Remedy, like, you know, the oils you put on your wrist and...
Oh, no, have a gummy. Chew on a gummy
does it work?
Or two. Yeah, well, in my head it does. I don't know if it actually does anything. You know, one of those things? Don't know if it actually does anything.
I love that. Rescue Remedy gummies. I'm going to look into it. Thank you very much. Lizzy Lovette, thank you so much for joining me, co-hosting this episode with me.
Always a pleasure.
I think we sold Sydney to the world. What do you reckon?
Haven't we got to do a few more hourly episodes because we could just keep talking about Sydney forever.
We could. We could do all the little pockets. But you've got to get off to Europe, off to Paris. So thank you so much for joining me, Lizzy, and bon voyage.
Thank you so much for having me, Sal. We love Sydney. It's the best.
I loved having a co-host. Lizzy is so much fun. Maybe when she comes back from her European jaunt, she can join me again for another episode. And I'm quietly confident we did a pretty good job at showing off Sydney. Not that it's hard. I mean, it just sparkles. And if you want to watch our show, Sydney Weekender, it's on Channel 7 Sundays at 5:30 p.m. If you're overseas or if you miss it, you can also catch it online and on YouTube. Just do a quick Google and you should find us. If you have any questions, please reach out on social media, on email. I will include all the details in the show notes. Don't forget to share this episode with your fellow travel-loving friends. But until next time, happy travels!
And don't forget the snacks!